Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Hextalia. It is a tower defense game, and I'm having a tower defense itch. So we're going to jump in on slot 4, just because we always choose the last place. Why? Because I can. There is no reason other than that, really. But this is a tower defense, and it looked pretty interesting. I liked the aesthetic of it. For some reason, it just kind of gave me kind of 2010s vibes for some reason. We're going to go ahead and jump in down here, take our first little area, and see how this plays. It looked like it had a lot of, not necessarily self-mazing, but to an extent some self-mazing, if that makes sense. Basically, there's going to be natural terrain in the way, but you can control some stuff. Select a tower to add to your loadout. I'm guessing this is the tutorial tower. Just call it a hunch. We'll take the crossbow tower, click the tower to choose it. Each tower placed raises the cost of that tower type. Okay, and we can only put it on the pedestals. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Ooh, I'm going to put it there. That way it can hit the choke point. Because I am noticing it has a minimum range. Although that looks like it has... No, this has more time on the track, so we'll put it there. When you're ready to defend, click Start Wave. So it's wave 1 of 3. This should be a relatively easy one. I don't know what this is. It's a small bee, that's what we're fighting. The bees. Is this the bee movie? And we can select an upgrade. Select the same tower again to unlock its next upgrade. Does not automatically upgrade the towers, so we can actually select them and come over here. Upgrade the tower using that. So now we have 2 rune slots. What do we do with the runes, my friends? These cost 47. Do we put out a second one? You know what? Why not? And I will go ahead and upgrade you too. And we'll do the next wave with 2 dudes. I only got mimics. I do like the aesthetic of this. I don't know what it is, but click on runes to pick them up. Drag the rune to a tower. Okay, critical chance. That's going to go in on you. And do we just go after another one, or do I get yet another dude? We don't have the ability to build these pedestals yet. It's right there. I can see it. I can tell what it's doing, but I can't use it yet. So we're going to just have to deal with bees and mimics, I'm guessing. Bronze mimic chest and big bee. Is it a giant hand? No, it's a giant big bee. Only a few people are going to get that joke, I think. But that was the tutorial. We got the electric tower unlocked. Time spent, 2 minutes. Not too long. Yeah, that was an easy first one. Continue. So now we are done with that tutorial. I do wonder if this entire stage is going to be tutorials. Looks like we've got branching paths as well. So we're going to be able to choose between 2 different directions. Or we're going to be able to do both directions, maybe? Ooh, that would be nice. Okay, so we've got electric tower zaps an enemy and bounces up to 3 additional enemies within range. Or we go with the crossbow tower. I'm going to go with the electric tower because we've already seen the other one. Okay, so now we can actually place stuff. Tap the tower icon in the bottom left corner. Select it. Once selected, you can place the tower in an unoccupied pillar. So we can actually place pillars. We'll be able to lead them around the other side. I think the direction we want to go is 3 of you. How much money do we have? 250. That's not bad. Oh, we can do that way. Okay, so that's going to be a start. What do we have on our next wave? Oh, we have got 6 small bees. We can handle that. Let's go with... Let's go with zaps there. And we will kind of have them zigzag through here and get zapped fairly frequently. Because this seems like not a terrible idea. Oh, we don't have the money for that. That should be a decent enough to stop some bees, right? Right, of course. Of course it will be. Apparently there is a pause. No, that's slow. Okay, so that's half speed. This is normal speed. This is double speed and triple speed. So we can actually go for an electric tower, or we can get just plus 5% base damage. I'm gonna go with crossbow tower, so I can actually have some Varata. Anytime you can... Okay, at any time you can pay to level up your crystal. Okay. XP gain base damage. I'm gonna go with XP gain, I think. Because, yeah, we can kind of mess around with that a little bit. I have a feeling, at least. So what we want to do is probably do that. And drop a tower there to kind of force them into that range. We've got 7 spiders and 5 bees coming. We don't have enough resources for any of the rest of these. Could sell that for 43. I don't think we want to. I think we want to just start wave. Oh, and they actually do form walls between them if they're touching. Interesting. At least we have answers to a lot of stuff. I'm hearing a bird outside, funnily enough. Not sure why. It is middle of the freaking night. We're going to go with... I'm going to go with increased fire rate. We have enemies in range. We have 5 waves on this. So there's plenty of enemies in range for this. That's a good pop right there. Can we actually... No, we can't place one right there. So there is only so far to the left we can push these guys. So I think probably if you're going for an endless mode, you'd actually want to box off down here and lead them along that path and then back up this way. So we are kind of like off by 1. Go and get a zap there. And I will do a zap there. Just so we have a kill box back there. And we pretty much got it exactamundo. Nice. Spiders are coming in large numbers. Okay, they're small but fast. We have AoE. We already grabbed that. I do wonder if we're going to get a chance to pick a second tower or not. That is double treble, fires extra projectile every 4 shots. We are going to go with the electric tower. Let's see what we have. We've got critical damage and double trouble. I'm going to go with double trouble on you. Can I not put it there? Does it have to be on one of these guys? I mean, I can upgrade you. Can I put it on you now? Nope. So apparently it is only on the archer guys, so we'll just go with critical damage on you then. I do think we just want to upgrade these for more damage. These are the 45. Suppose I could put one of those guys out. And just set up the zigs and the zags. And start wave. This is wave 405. We do have a slight attack speed increase, so this is going to be able to fire the extra projectile a little bit faster. We do have some options for aiming. Least, okay, last in line, first in line, least resistance, least HP, most HP. Okay, and closest. Okay. That's not too bad. We're going to go with first in line. What is that? That is damage plus 10%. And, ooh, we can take that to level 3. Aw, Split Towers is locked on that one. No. What does it actually say under there? Zap spreads up to 5. Damage is 0.5. And then we have Zap bounces up. Yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, the crossbows are generally going to be the big damage dealers. We're going to go ahead and grab that on you. I do think we want to be going for upgrades, though. This can be upgraded to 3. But I don't think we're going to get shock a lot on it, sadly. I think we might be better off just getting our base upgrades going, or just getting more towers along the way. Let's go with some crossy bows, because they're going to be relatively cheap. This is a bit more kind of damage punchy there. Okay, now we are going to go with that. That and that. Just to kind of keep them on this one's path for a little bit longer, I think. We have 1 point left. Let's go ahead and start the final wave. I don't know what these guys are going to be. Big Spider Bro and Daddy Spider. It's Spider Daddy. Yeah, I don't think going up to level 3 on the Teslas was really necessary, because we're not going to be able to do anything with that, sadly. But I do think the enemies, Spider Daddy might get there. Let's go with Crossbow Tower level up, sure. At least that we might be able to actually afford. Come on, take him down. Take him down. There we go. Bigger damage, although that was the last wave, so it doesn't really matter. And we got a Frost Tower on that one. So we are just unlocking the base towers. Got new relics for Cold Shock, Calculator, and Passive Learner. Wish I could hover over those and see what they are. And that only took 7 minutes. So far, these maps are not super long, but these are the tutorials. I have a feeling, at least considering we are still escalating in wave count. Oh. Start of the game. Choose an additional starting tower plus 1 per rank. Yes, please. Begin each game with 1 reroll. Begin each game with 50 shards. Enemies drop 5% more runes. All towers deal plus 3% base damage. And the pop-up shop can now appear during your runs. You get 45 gold every wave you pass. Interesting. I don't know what the pop-up shop is, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. We can reset stuff. Yeah, we'll go that way. We get 1 extra tower at the beginning. This is fine. And also, we have this down here, which I have a feeling. There's our info on enemies and on towers and stuff. We've got those kind of set up. So we've seen each of these tiers, I'm guessing, and we have not seen the higher tiers, so we don't have those unlocked. What else do we have besides that? We've got this. Map selection locked for demo. We've got the skill tree. Was not expecting a skill tree. Still don't know what this is. But let's go ahead and continue with the tutorial. Mystic Forest 1-3, waves 6. And we don't actually get to see what's coming up on the other waves. I don't know what the 3 skull is yet. There's 2 spawn locations. Single target applies frost effect. Tower damage types. Okay. I am aware of that. Hover over the enemy to see the info. Enemies are resistant to some damage types, vulnerable to others, so there are strengths and weaknesses. Some enemies also have special abilities, takes a maximum of 1 damage per hit, so he is going to be wanting to be hit multiple times very quickly. So we want something that fires relatively fast, which is probably going to be this. Because it has, I'm guessing that's per second, so these are going to be faster than these, and which is going to be faster than the, I mean, fastest, second fastest, third fastest. So I'm going to take Frost Tower. And I'm going to take Crossbow Tower as a finisher. Okay, we have 280 to start out with. See, that's 5 to go across there, or it's 5 to go across there, so that either one doesn't matter. This is because I want them all to be kind of in the same zone. Okay, so you guys have that. And then there. So what we will do, we are dealing with these guys next, Bristle Crabs. They have 7 health. They're kind of fast, and they do a decent... Actually, what fast? Actually, they're not that fast. They're slower than the bees. I'm guessing we kind of want to alternate ice and lightning. Sorry, ice and archers. Because I forgot we didn't take lightning yet. And we will send them... We can go like that. Because what we could do is put another one of those towers right here and actually have the archer able to do a lot of stuff in general. I don't know if this is going to be enough towers. If we fail, and we start over. We just keep trying. That is how games like this go. Could I speed it up? Yes. But I do think we're actually going to fail this one because I haven't done enough. Let's go with shard gain. Go for econ. As far as our next one, we're going to go increased fire rate. Our next one is practices a kissing face on bees and hopes to It's resistant to ice, vulnerable to fire? No, it's vulnerable to lightning. Okay, so it's resistant to ice, vulnerable to lightning. We don't have a lightning option, sadly. We have gotten gold. We'll go ahead and toss that there. And we'll toss you there. And we'll go with another archer there. Obviously, we're struggling a little bit on our damage output there, but it's fine. I think all we're dealing with is the little bristle crabs and the gloom bees. This one is not spawning something this wave. So we kind of set that up earlier than necessary, I guess. But honestly, having a kill box right here is probably where we want to be. Because, unfortunately, we're definitely going an electric tower. And we'll put that on this side. Do spawner open. But yeah, my brain just completely farted there. Unfortunately, we do want more towers just for cheaper options to spam them out first. Sorry, which automatic upgrade the lowest level tower. Bonus upgrades 3 towers immediately. We don't have any level 2s, unfortunately. Cold shock, yeah. That's going to work for us. But yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't really any alternative for us. We got the big bramble shells. They have more life. Gotta go fast. He's vulnerable to poison and fire, but not strong versus anything. We also got relics. Relics are powers. They're given rewards specific upon completing waves 2 or 7. A selection between 3 different relics will appear. Click on the to fit your build. Yada yada yada. But yeah, we didn't really have a choice because if we would have just started killing them on this side, then we would have had to build all of this up later at more expensive rates. So it's better to just lead them all around and take them through the same spot. Okay, let's go lightning. Let's go with another frost there and lightning there. And we do have the money for yet another frost, so it's going to go up there. So we're just wanting frost and lightning consistently throughout. And then we're going to want to put towers to kind of zip them up through here. Get them into a little bundle right there and then lead them back down. I'm guessing. We have a fairly constrained little spot here. I could put another tower there and actually have another archer on this spot. We're going to go with... I'm going to go with more XP gain. I want to get more upgrades, I think. Those guys are concerning. Yeah, that one almost got past us. We're going to go with plus 12% range. Just so they can zap stuff more. And I do notice that these are not persistent. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we can live with that. Do I want to go there with that? Not really. What I want is another ice there. And another ice there. That puts all of them out of our price range. That's how much damage they were doing this last time. The bows are doing generally the most damage. Another option. That's going to take a lot of towers to do, unfortunately. And I think they are just going to end up going through there. So we're just going to go like this. And then we're going to start leading them around the other way, I think. Although we are on wave 4 of 6. Oh, we've got big ones. They love digging holes, and this grinning creature loves rolling into them. Okay. Something likes digging holes, and they like being the guy that does it. That dives into it. Do you really stand a chance against these? Probably. Let's go with... We go with more XP gain, although that's probably more valuable on longer runs. We'll go with more range. What is our range on these guys? Yeah, that's looking reasonable now. So we've got a fire rate improvement, and we've got a critical chance improvement. I'm going to go with a fire rate improvement on you, and I'm going to go with a critical chance on the electric tower right there. Make them good up front. And we'll go a little bit more ice there. Because I think... Oh, it can't quite touch them there. I was kind of hoping it could touch them there, but it did not. So what do we have? 101. We could do another archer tower. That's not a bad spot. And then we can start building down the other way, although we're on wave 5 of 6. I don't think we're going to run into too many more things that we can do. That is critical damage. If we level up this, we could just go for fire rate. I'm going to go for just more base fire rate. We go fast, and then we'll just have like crit on you, I guess. Even though we're not going to get any crits really. Look at all those little ones. Oh, hi. Start of every wave, automatically upgrade the lowest level tower. Okay, and we have things that are random. Fix a corrupted cell. We have not actually ran into that. Removes all runes from a building and get a random rune. And we can't buy that. That's only 54. Sure, why not? Base damage for every passive currently holding. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing these are the passives, so we're currently sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passives. Plus 12% base damage. 4% shard gain. And we will take... a fire rate rune. We will put that in on... you. Just a little bit more poo-poo. Got you. You are... The shop offers various items that help you on the field. The shopkeeper only accepts coins as currency. You can also sell items from your inventory by dragging them into the shard location in the middle. Interesting. Then we have Mono. 27 life, a walking fortress's shell so big it can hardly walk, so it's going to be slow, probably. 10 speed, 12 speed, 13 speed. So it's not the... I don't even know if it's the slowest we've seen. It is. It is actually the slowest we've seen. It is slower than even... Where is it? Big daddy spider over there. As far as what's spawning, we got 5 worms and then all the shell boys there. So we have 343 to play with. And we will go 283. Okay, so we can get 2 towers. I will go with another... We'll do with a lightning there, just to have a nice little mix. We've got the trilogy going on there. The triptych. The cryptic triptych? No. Do we go for an archer? Yeah, we'll go for an archer there. It's going to be good against the ones that don't reduce it. So basically the Gloombees and the Grinnies. It's not going to do anything really versus those little guys. Let's see what they have to throw at us. I think we'll be fine. Let's go with Frost Tower 2, and we will upgrade you. And you. That should be enough to take all this down. I'm not entirely sure. We're going fire rate up for sure. We're sitting at 117, so that means you can get an upgrade. And you can get an upgrade, just in case he gets that far. We got a new gem. What do the gems do? We also got a lava tower and a cannon tower. Power of Friendship and Mother Goose. Don't know what they do yet, but this is starting to get very compelling. I'm liking this. This is also, the aesthetic reminds me of Warcraft. Oh, that's probably dizzying for you guys. Start level, okay, with 1 tower and passive. Okay. Quest, place X towers. 8 towers placed on this turn give 18%. 1% attack speed to all towers for each tower on the board at 15. Attacks deal additional 10 true damage on hit at 23. So if we put that there, I think we get that benefit. We have 3 points here. I'm going to go ahead and make a bigger starter pack. We have more options. 2-1 and 1-4. Do we go off to the next level, or do we continue on the mountain peaks? Really am tempted to try that just to see what the new enemies are going to be like, but I'm going to go for this first. Because I want a lot of waves. Cannot shoot in close range. High range AoEs. Well, unfortunately, Frost Tower seems like the most important one because it's able to deal with those little annoying guys. So we're going to grab you first. Spreads fire around it in a short AoE range. This is good whenever we have tight mazes. You have no strengths or vulnerabilities. We will go with... I'm going to go Lava Towers first. And then, yeah, we'll go Cannon Towers. So we have AoE. We don't have Lightning ones yet, so we currently have 0 towers. Okay, so pathwise, we're going to have to place 3 of these to stop it from going. But our kill spot should be there. I'm going to go ahead and put down the little fire guys. This doesn't seem like it uses... Yeah, it doesn't use an attack speed. It is just, we burn. First wave is going to be coming from the top, and it's 6 of those guys. 90 health, 17 speed. That's going to be a pain in the ass. We've got 2 fire boys. We'll do an ice there, just as a little bit of a pain in the ass. And that is going to be single target damage, I believe. Then we go ahead and do this number. We've got 45 left. We could do another ice tower there, but I think right there is going to be the better slot for now. Although we probably should have done archer. Yeah, we can get that back. Oh, we don't have 47. You know what? I'm just going to run with it. The other option would have... Oh, we did have a better option. We should have blocked the bottom off for 2 and gone up that way. Okay, so we've got the lava pits. We're going to go for increased range. That is a damage boost. Those are definitely going on the lava boys. Special enemy incoming. Upon death splits into two small... Oh, no. We've got spawner enemies. No. You fiends. You fiends. But yeah, it would have been better to take them up here instead of down here, because we could have blocked this off with 2 and then had that pattern going. The same up there. Okay, so 255 there. Let's go like that. 235. Got a bit of lava there. We'll go with granadas there. Do we go for another ice, or do we go for... we're going to go for another lava there. And we're going to start in on some ice over here. We don't have enough for the next one, but we do finally have this up to 8. We need 15 for the attack speed boost. What we're looking for is an additional true damage on hit. So we're looking for 23 towers. Which is quite a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start going up like this, and we're actually going to lead them through this. And if at all possible, it should be, because we can lead them back up that way. And then over to that wall. And then they have to come back around and wander all the way back. That should be good. I think that resets the entire distribution we've done this turn. Not going to use that, but it's a potential there. So these guys are a bit of a pain in the ass, because they're going to split into 2 little guys. Which means that if we can't kill those other ones fast enough, we are going to get ruined. Shard gain, absolutely. Yeah, we need to kill them by, like, about here. Otherwise, they're going to get by us. New special enemy coming in. Oh, no. We're going to go... Passive learner. Okay, so we need to be stopping them. Okay, so we've got... the big whistles. We've got some bronze mimics. Okay, as far as bombard options... yes, we go with that. We get ice tower, I believe, there. We will do lava there, because we're going to be zigzagging them there. We have 118 left. Let's go for an archer there. And another archer there. Okay. So this doesn't reach the other side of that, so it's only going to be affecting this side. So we're going to have to, like, zigzag them back and forth a little bit more. We're at 13 of these, so 2 more, and we get plus 1% attack speed to all towers for each tower on the board. Yes. So we'll get more attack speed on our little ice guys. It's probably the most important one. As far as this, we were going to go for... we're going to go for more range. More range, more good. That way our towers are constantly working in these little areas, because we're going to have to deal with those mushrooms for the rest of this, probably. We're going to go with 12% critical chance on everything. We have 2 new enemies coming in. Looks for blood. That's got 240 life. And a magical sprite born of a blooming sunflower. Every 2 seconds heals nearby enemies for a small amount. No, we also have you. Do I go for a random tower? Although random tower is more expensive than just regular towers. 135. I think we go XP gain. That's most of our money, unfortunately, but getting XP up is just going to get us more stuff because of how XP works. And what do you do? We don't care about that. We're going to close you. Got the damage plus %. This is going to go... I'm going to just go straight damage on those guys. Fire rate is going to go in on Ice Boys. And just more damage, more fire guys. Pretty much straightforward choice there. We will go with mortars. I think we go there with the mortar, although the ice guys are really cheap, so getting more of them would not be a bad idea. And I think right there would be a good spot for ice, so it hits both sides. Same for that. And then we do archers. We're just going cheapest tower each time, I think. Let's build some more pathage. We've got a lot of time to go. Okay, so that's going to be leading up there, and then we have a zig and a zag in those two slots. We're at how many towers? 17. So we need how many more? 6 more? We can probably get that this next wave now I think about it. Yeah, XP is how we get our card draws. We could also put crystals to level up, but I don't think that's how we want to be doing this. That's at least the vibe I'm getting from this. Okay, next one. Lava Tower increases its range and its damage significantly. We could also go more fire rate. No, I think we go Lava Tower up and start upgrading these guys. Just so we can overwhelm that healing. How much should we get from... it's not a bad one. Yeah, XP and shards up are kind of where I want to be. Okay, so those guys cost 80. I'm going to go like that. We're going to have 2 more towers there. Do we have anything for 68? Not really, sadly. Okay, so that's a decent enough little start there, and we can actually start building things along this line. We need to get Lightning Tower open, but I don't know if we can actually get 5 towers yet. We shall see. And them going down this path on the right is actually not that bad. We're going to go for... Let's just reroll, see if we can get a lightning in here. We cannot. I'm going to go with shard gain up. Why? Because I can. We've got some big spiders, though. Will this actually work? I don't think so. I don't know if we're actually going to beat this one. We're going to go with debuff duration. We'll go with a few more ice guys there. We also got a rune. That is critical damage. That goes in on... I'm going to just click on this guy real quick. 33% critical chance. So everything just has a 33% critical chance. That already has higher crit... No, actually, no. It doesn't have higher critical damage. These just have low critical damage. So I'm going to go with the mortars as getting a higher critical damage on top, because they seem to be kind of geared for it. We have 420 to go. Go with another mortar there. But yeah, if we can get to 23, we need 2 more towers, we can afford it. Let's go there and there. That gets us to 23. So all towers get more speed, so they're already 25% faster. And they now deal an additional 10 true damage on hit. Does this actually get reflected on there? I think it might not be, actually. I don't think it is. So we'll go for another lava up there. Just have those kind of floating around. And as far as upgrades go, could upgrade those. I don't think we want to just yet. Drops a random rune on death with a chance to drop a forged rune. Okay. We've got some enemies dropping runes. Let's start wave. Currently sitting at that 8 times over, so that's going to increase our base damage. So we're escalating. Not amazingly, but we're escalating. I will go for... Oh, the 12% range is so tempting. I'm going to go for another lava tower, though. This is I want to see what the powerful upgrade is. Applies to burn to enemies hit. Yes, especially since we have increased status effect duration. And there's also venom vats. It converts it to poison. Yeah, we'll do Pillar of Flame. What does this do? Second punch, 5% increased damage after attack for 5 seconds. Max 40%. Interesting. We're going to go more shard gain. So these can be upgraded. We'll take you too. Fire rate and critical chance. So I'm going to make that bigger. As far as critical chance, that just keeps going in on our cannon towers, I think. Which I don't know where we put the first critical chance, sadly. Because I know we put one out here. I don't know who we put it on, because we had one before. Either way. Fire rate is going to go in on Ice Boys. I think you already have it. Yeah, you do. We're going to go with it in on you next, because you are frontliner. And 5% increased damage after attack. I think that's going to go in on an ice guy further up here. Simply because they attack so fast, they're going to keep getting extra damage. Although they don't do a ton of damage to begin with. We're only on wave 7. We have 409 to mess with. I think you... Yeah, that is actually a good spot for that. And yeah, getting bombards in good positions is going to be a big thing for us. I didn't... Oh yeah, I put him there just for steering them. That goes this way. Do we send them back down this path for a second pass? I think we do, but we're not going to be able to get that right away. And then we start going with that. And then we block this off. So they have to like zigzag through all of this. Obviously, we could be building up over here too. Don't want to do that just yet. We want to keep getting more towers. We're going to need more walls to place them on. Because each one gives us an extra 1% attack speed. So if we can get up to 100 towers, that's doubling our attack speed. We have frost, we have burn, we have all kinds of stuff going in on these idiots. I don't think we have as much to worry about the mini mushrooms anymore. Let's go with more range. Make those things swell for the entire map. I don't think they'll ever get large enough for that. Upgrade the lowest level tower. Oh, yes. Calculator. So they're going to just keep up. Oh, wait. Did you get upgraded to 2? I don't think we actually grabbed the one to get you to 2, did we? Pretty sure we didn't. Let's go with... We have enough for one. One of these things. Although we could get range and just get this. Let's go. Yeah, I think I go range. I think I might actually grab a random passive rather than a tower upgrade. Although random tower might be able to get us lightning. Maybe a random passive. Debuff duration. So how long is that? 48%. So it lasts a decent amount of time. Cool. We do have the ability to upgrade these guys. I don't think we're going to do that just yet. Yeah, that's 33 damage on them, though. We could just go more towers, yeah. Go and get you out there. You there. Get another archer there. We get ice. Relatively cheap there. Another archer there. Reason being is I just want as many towers as possible. We're at 32% increased attack speed. And I think that's everything we can do. The fire towers are doing all the work. Everything else is just there to clean up. So. Oh, and we can actually set it to place the towers with pillars automatically. Cool. And turn that off. Yeah, this is going to be probably our main damage pillar throughout the rest of this. We can get that up to 120. Although, that is just more damage. Let's go with... I'm going to go Shard Gain. We're going to give you more damage up. We are going to upgrade you. So you're at 37, you're at 34, this is at 22. We'll go Pillar 4? Yeah, let's go Pillar 4. How much does it cost to get that next upgrade? Not too much, actually, only 60. Them's getting scary. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you one more so we just have burn across them. And actually, I'm going to upgrade you twice as well. So we have burn going through all of this. We've got chests coming in. That's a good thing. I will do another little lava there. I will do some ice there. That puts us down to 1. I think that's as good as we're going to get. We are getting upgrades on towers. Each one of these that procs. There's just going to be upgrading little towers along the way. We'll handle the big guys down here. Now, if we start seeing things come up here, that's when we need to start being worried. Because that means we're going to start dying. Okay, do we take more XP gain? Yes. More cards, more upgrades. Okay, 3 gold when killing an enemy. You know what? You're going to be our money gen one. Writes extra projectiles every 4 projectiles. Let's see. You know what? You get that. Extra dangage goes in on... I'll put it on you. Get you a nice little mix of stuff. We even upgrade you to level 4. That leaves us a 579. 10% range, I think, goes in on... We're going to make you bigger. You're not high priority, but we make you big. Hmm. 519. That means 4 towers, or we can upgrade a bunch of stuff. Not everything, just a bunch of stuff. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. There's a little bit of artillery there. There. We don't have enough for the last one. Do have enough to put you there. Because, yeah, what I think we're going to do is we're actually going to... I don't think we're going to need to loop them around this top part, so I'm just going to lead them down across this so they just get pummeled by all of that. Start wave. And yes, we will have to block off up here, or they're probably just going to go up and around. Yes. Murder, death, destruction. I don't think anything we've encountered is particularly strong versus fire. So the strategy is not going to work on every map. We're just setting our traps. Let's go for... Oh, electric tower. Yay! We finally got our last tower type. Oh, wow, they're surviving. We'll go for Pillar of 5. Burns... Okay, yes. Pillar of Flame 5. They are getting into the danger zone, unfortunately. But now we have a lightning towers, which is going to give us more things we can mess with. And no, we can't actually put them on stone. Yeah, I'm going to buy a bunch of those. See, I called it. They're going to go up that way. Yeah, these are already at 140. They're getting expensive quick. Okay, so that's 43 towers. That means they've got additional true damage on everybody. We've got 1% attack speed on all of them for each tower on the board, so that's going to be 43% increased attack speed. Which makes pretty much everything decent. I'm going to upgrade... Ooh. Because I can. Oh, they look cooler now. Blueburn. He's scary. Let's go ahead and give you a bit more damage. I don't think we have another shop, unfortunately, so we're not going to be seeing any use of this gold. But hey, it's there. It's something I can mess with. This isn't even the final wave, and we've already got... We're previously boss mobs floating around. So once we get to 210, I get that next one. I'm going to go with boosted range. Because XP is not going to do as much for us now that we are fairly high level. Let's go ahead and get some more blue going. Get the blue! And we are going to go... debuff duration. We are leaning into burn. We want this entire bottom part just glowing blue. Got a new boss. Emits a scream that stuns all nearby towers for 5 seconds. Ew. So we need to soften it up out front. That's what you're telling me. He's coming from up there. This is going to be a dumb plan. So both of those are going to apply burn. We go with some... Oh, it's 130 for you. No, we can't afford it. No, whatever will I do? Probably not much. Oh, and I can't put it... Oh, that... no, this is still fine. Yeah, it can walk back through that, unfortunately, so we can't zigzag it through there. Okay, so we'll sell those. Most of these are not a threat, but I don't see us really being able to do too much more, sadly. So boss mob is going to be one of the last ones to come out of that. I was kind of hoping we could get them stunned before coming down here, get the stun to proc off up here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Debuff duration, sure. Let's go for... We're going to go for 210 on you. Make the entire bottom blue. Yeah, that guy's going to be a problem. He's going to stun everything down here. We might actually lose to him, is the thing. Go with Shard Gain. So how many of those is he going to stun? He didn't stun the far right. Okay. So it's not a massive range, but it is an irritating range. I don't think he survives. Yeah, I was slightly worried for a minute, but no. We're good. 3 more gems. We got a red gem from that. Patience, Cheapskate, and Glass Cannon. Not bad. 30 minutes for that run. Longer runs, still not a bad thing. I do actually... I don't mind longer runs in games like this. Red. Deal X damage in 1 hit. Summons 5 buffed hexagons, 3 super buffed hexagons. All buff hexagons bonus value. What is the hexagon, though? So range, overscope, and cannon tower. I think I prefer the green gem out of the 2 of these. Cannon tower is cool, but what do we do for 3? The shop appears more often. Start each game with 50 gold per rank. And yeah, we do actually have a number of these that are locked for the demo. I love this skill tree, though. It's not... Some of these are, like Gluttony, not an impressive ability. That's just whatever. There are actually game-impacting ones, such as the starter pack. You have the pop-up store. You have the reduction price per rank. You have the impulsive buyer to increase it. You actually do have things in here that make a decent impact on it, which I appreciate. Some of them, these 2 right here, are just percent boosts. Forge 2 base runes into a forged rune with an additional special effect. To forge, drag 1 rune onto another. At the start of level, 3 buffed hexagons plus 3 per rank appear in a random location. I want to see what that does. Add plus 1 per rank to super empowered hexagon on the board. Increase the crystal's maximum health. Okay, so this is going to be your health path. This is going to be whatever empowered does amped up. This is going to be rune combines. And... Ooh. So you can get up to 5% extra for each passive. We reset it, we go back to 12. We, of course, take the bigger starting hand. And we do definitely want the pop-up store. I don't know if we're going to bother with the 50%. I'm going to go... Let's start with just extra change. So now we have better econ for our normal stuff. Okay, so we have a 10 wave in the old mines, or we have an 8 wave here. We're going to try the 8 wave here just to see if there's new enemies. I do wonder if we finish a direction, if we add to the map or something. What are those? I don't... Oh, we've got new mechanic. Hexagons marked purple are corrupted, meaning you won't be able to place any buildings on them unless they are cured. To fix the corrupted cell, drag a hex cure rune onto it. Oh. Huh. Well, I'm going to grab the electric tower. We're going to go with a lava tower. And yeah, I guess we're just going to grab one of each tower. Huh. I need to cure that one. That way I can lead them up into like one mega path. Oh, let's see. Because what I want to do is send them up this way and then over around the right to the backside. The other option would be to actually channel them. We still can't do it because we have that spot right there. But to instead channel them over to the left? Okay, we're sitting at 320. Yeah, I think what we do for now is lead them this way. You go there. Yeah, what we'll probably end up doing is selling these three. In fact, I'm going to sell these right away. And I'm going to go like that. That way we only have to sell one later. Let's go for Granada there. And we'll do lightnings. Like that. Leaves us with 47, which means we do get another archer tower, which can just go right there. So we're one away from getting attack speed next wave. Let's take XP gain up. That way we get more cards. We're gonna do econ first. New spawner opened. Lovely. Nothing I can do about that right now. Maybe we do actually end up having to build two paths. Something like that, and then we can just like work around this way and maybe send them like that. But there's two kill spots. We've got more of those little guys, but we've got spoiters coming up this way, which is a problem. Rather large problem. We will go zap, zap. We can't afford another zap, so we go archer. Does this actually survive? I don't think so. I think we actually take damage on this one. Those definitely make it harder. We're going to go with reroll. 8% range, definitely. I should go econ, but unfortunately. Oh, I can't put one there? No, we're going to just take damage. Well, that sucks. We're going to go with fire rate up. Yeah, we ate two of them. I don't know if we get our third crystal on this because we took damage. Automatically upgrade the lowest towers, or do we go for passive learner? I think we're going to go for automatically upgrade. And you are a new one, cold and deadly. You are very resistant to cold, weak versus lightning and fire. That's going to be a pain in the ass as well. We need lava there. Lava there. We have 153 left to play with. I think we go Archer there. We have gotten Hex Cure. You. You still sell for 10. No, you sell for 5 after this. That means we can sell. I didn't notice we were accumulating them over there. Okay, so that's still going to do some damage there. It'll do some work. We're not too worried about that. So now they're all going to be... They're going to take a little bit of damage going this way, but we have our kill box over here. So that means Bombard... There. And Bombard... Actually, we'll do Archer. No, we don't have enough money for Archer. We do have enough for another Lava. The thing is... The thing is, does it actually work? That's a zappy zap. That's some fire. We only have 4 of those guys, but they are a pain in the ass. Sell you. We have cleanses if we need them, but I don't think we actually do. Because I think they come down here. Then we lead them this way through that. And then they come back this way and we start ziggy-zagging them that way. We'll probably end up getting rid of this. Because that's going to be the next direction we go. Do I have any others that I could delete that are not really? Because all the rest of them are integral to the pathing. I think we just start the wave. Okay, we will take... Increased fire rate. We'll drop the electric there. And there's our frost tower. Thank Gouda. There's another one. So we have critical hits grant 5% attack speed. Okay. And then we have a 10% range. That 10% range is going to go in on you. Also got a couple more of those. Executes enemies below 11 health. That would be good on an ice guy. So what we want to do is we want to send you this way. Like that. Throw that in its spot. We start dropping out ice guys. Think right there might be the best spot, or no, right there. That way they can get damaged ones, and we can throw Executioner in on you. Now, as far as attack speed, cooldown, I think we do that on a lightning tower, so probably on you. And range, we already have in on you, so we're going to do another one on you. Those currently don't have an upgrade path yet. We will get there. We're at 16 towers, so we have attack speed boost on everybody. We do another ice tower there. Because we actually prefer ice over lightning, and it do be cheaper. Just to get us more tower counts. Okay, so that's not enough to do those. Do you actually have anything good in here? XP up and shard up. Cannot afford both of them. %5 damage. So they can only go up to 50%, and that's if we have a ton of gold. We don't really plan on doing that. I think we go... We go shard gain and question. So we do have more attack speed. That's fine. Actually, we can start getting that. We might grab that next time we see the shop, which should be at 7. That way... Actually, can we sell you? Not quite enough for that, but... Next time we see it, we can probably do that. And just heal ourselves up to max and maybe get 3 shards out of this. So expect him to call for backup. He's resistant to cold, weak versus fire and acid. That goes there. And we would want them to come up here and then down that. So we're going to have to build probably wall there and there. So something like these 3. And then this spot right here. That's going to just be a reminder of where we want to place those. Hopefully we do get another shop and get up to max health. Those towers over on the right, they're doing a little bit. I mean, it's not super important work, but it's there. Let's go with increase critical chance. Wonder why we can't place one there. Shard gain. Oh, because that's its pathing on the current wave. Okay. Okay, so there's those. We get some of these lovelies. And I think we do lava. Lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made. No. The hell are you on about, Alzorath? Nothing. Horrible jokes. Critical chance. You're going to go in on... Frost Tower? Let's see if we can make that do some damage. It's probably never going to. Sitting at 22. So one more and we actually get true damage on everything. So I definitely want to go ahead and do that. We'll do an ice there, and that gets us our true damage on everything. That improves our damage output significantly. And if we do get another shop at 7, which I think we do, that is just going to be icing on the cake, I think. Let's go with Lava Tower up. Because we haven't actually been improving them very much. New enemy coming in. No longer calls for a pack, and it no longer feels pain. When walking through a corrupted cell, it gains a massive movement speed and healing. That's a problem. That's actually a very big problem. So you go ahead and drop in on that. Range improvement. There. Critical chance. you. Critical damage. You know what? Sure, why not? We are at 23, so we have attack speed boosts going out the wazoo. We just happen to have a whole crap ton of hex spots on their path. We're gonna just drop more damage out, I guess. Lava. Or lava. Yeah, I don't really have a way to send them down that way, unfortunately, so we're just gonna go with that. All the lava on the back end. And hopefully that's enough to stop the giant wolves that are going to get healing and speed buffs. Which I did not really account for, but I guess we'll be okay. That's not them. Let's go with shard gain. There's the guy that it was mentioning. Yeah, he gonna wreck us. So there's his speed buff. 12% range, yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna beat this guy. He's gonna do a crap ton of damage to me. Yep, that's not even gonna get healed by the... Oh, this is wave 7. Yeah, we have taken way too much damage. We also got B, big and deadly. So yeah, handling those, a little bit more important than I gave it credit for. It's more than just a disruption in your pathing. Okay, so we're going to go with some archers. Not that those would have stopped it. Those guys are still going to be a pain in the boot. Okay, so we send you... that, I guess? We have 2 of those guys now. We weren't even able to stop one. This might be the one we die on, just because I underestimated the impact of the death traps. The death traps were more deathy than I anticipated. Okay, we are going to go with bombards. Plus 12% range, yes. Bombards. Yep. Well, one got through. That sucks. Oh, yeah, base damage increase. Seems like a good one. Yeah, that didn't fully heal us. I don't know what's... Oh, what are you going to be? Slows nearby tower fire rates. I mean, thankfully we don't rely a lot on fire rates. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with critical chance up. And I'll get a random rune. Thank you. Ruby. Probably should have got the Dispel one. Got one puppy there. Only... Oh, yeah, we got one on each side. Lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Well, we're going to go fire rate on you. We're going to go damage in on that guy. Grab a rune off the ground. That's going to be a range. Let's get some upgrades going. We can only take one upgrade on each of these, unfortunately, because I have not been investing in those. It is a decent damage improvement as well. So it's not like they're bad, it's just they're not as good. Got 79. We can go one ice tower. Where do we want the ice tower? Where will it actually make a difference? Probably nowhere. We'll go with it there. Do we lose this one? Maybe. The dog on the right, I'm not as worried about because I think we kill it. Dog on the left is a little bit of a problem. Although, no, dog on the right is actually surviving a little bit better. Let's go with critical chance up. Oh no, he's slowing the towers. Unfortunately, our towers do not really care. We're definitely taking at least a hit on this one, I think. Oh, no, we actually got him. Okay, so it is down to the big boss. I'm going to go with a lava tower upgrade. We're going to go pillar of flame. These guys are going to get the upgrade because they're further along the path. We do drop out a nice little burn on them. Do we stop big guy? He doesn't actually get healed by the glyphs, so that's at least a plus. That was not as pretty. Oh, we still get 3 gems even though we... Oh, Shuriken Tower. Cool. We do get a new tower type. Impulsive Gambler and Let Me Cook. So we survived that one. So it just matters. I don't know whether they're going to make it a... Like, you have to complete an objective. We're going to go with another one there to start with more. Yeah, it's starting to feel like maybe there is a goal of... There should be a goal of complete objective, but it's not in the game yet. Got old mines left. We have Shuriken Towers. We've got all kinds of things going on. So there's 3 spawn spots. Projectile in a fixed straight line. Ooh. Hopefully we get Lava Tower again. Yes. And Frost Tower. Seems like a decent starter. Okay, so path-wise... think we want to lead them across there, then back up this way. So I'm going to go... The big problem is we bring them in here. We can lead them down this way and then back up. Around like that. So this is going to be our kill box, I think. The only other option is to try and bend all these down and have them go up through here and have this be a kill box and then this be an additional one. Which I think is doable. But this is going to be the messier kill box. Okay. So we need lava, 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 and lava. We drop that there. And then we start building... I think we blocked this off. Of course, we could lead them around this way and have them come back into this. So we could actually go like this. Oh, we don't have... Yeah, that's going to be as far into there as we can lead them. That's still better than what we would have had. We'll go with you there. And I will... Do we have a 2 spot? I'm going to actually get rid of these. Because I think we actually just go like this. Block that off. Block that off. So now they're all forced into this part of the alcove. We sell you. And then we start sending them off this way. Do we have enough to kill these guys? 6 dead miners, 110 life. They are resistant against fire, so no, we do not actually have enough to stop them. That's going to be our rough layout. I'm going to go ahead and sell some stuff in here. We will mess with that later. It gets us 70. So I will go with a neutral tower there. I'm going to get rid of... Puts us up to 45. Are they resistant versus cold is a question. They're vulnerable to cold and normal damage, but strong versus everything else. So cold as an additive is not a bad idea. So I think that'll be enough to stop this first wave, hopefully. If not, we will get a heal later on. But I think we have a good opportunity for a kill box. So that's kind of where we want to be. They are pretty durable, but they're still taking damage from the fire. And once we get added pure damage, we'll be very... Oh, God. XP gain. I want the debuff duration, but XP gain. Whoa. It's going to get us so many more cards. So we got spiders coming in there. We've got undead and mimics coming through there. So we get another ice there. These guys are weak versus fire. I think these guys are neutral, and yeah, these guys are strong versus fire. I don't know why they're strong versus fire. They're weak versus ice, though. And yes, we will probably be using this shuriken very soon. I think as far as... Oh, wait. We can't send them down in there. Well, butt cheeks. I guess we're doing a U. Are just going to be shooting down that path at least. That is a backup. One thing we could do is I think we can lead them into here. Like have this be the entrance. Are there any 2 wides on there other than there? No. We could lead them down this way and then back out into that and have this be cordoned off. I think we can do that. We just sell this guy. That lets us put 2 there. You are in the middle one, so those get sold. Then we start building up into there. We just loop them up through that. And we actually have to let these guys in there, though. So there really is no way to use that spot for us. Yeah, I didn't notice that was 2 across right there. Because we don't have a way to get them through this and loop back into it. That's just a dead zone there. That sucks. It's not a big problem. It's just a minor irritation. Start wave. We should... we might not hit that next one. The 15. next wave, but we should be getting it either next wave or the wave after. Okay, next one up, we go for... Cannon Tower is neutral damage. That is a good addition. Let's go there. Do we go for more critical chance? Or do we go for bigger lava? I think we're going to go bigger lava this time. And yeah, if anything gets over here, that tower is ready for them. We're going to go... Do we go Lava Tower 3? Yeah, I'm going to go bigger lava towers. We're going to go with the burn. Burn is just nice. This tower gains 10% more damage. Level 3 towers deal 4% base damage for each level 1 or 2 tower within 3 playable hexes. 25% XP, critical chance, and critical damage per level. Yes, let me cook. Okay, so we have range that's definitely going to go in on those guys. Fire rate goes in on Icy Boys. We have bigger skeleton. Extremely resistant to everything except for neutral and ice. That lack of vulnerability to fire is going to keep throwing me off because I'm used to undead in other games. Distance wall untargetable. Ooh, Bober. Bober's a bastard. Go with another artillery there. Go with fire there. I think... Go like that. And then we have 74 for that if we wanted to go another straight line. Which way is this one shooting? That one's trying to shoot up, isn't it? Yup, okay. That would have been a complete waste of a tower. I'm glad that we tried to rely on that and didn't realize it because I put it in a corner and didn't notice that's how it displayed. Okay, so that shoots along there. Actually, we can sell you. We will rotate so you shoot down that. Can't have one going along this one, but we can have one going along that one. 40, we are 1 gold short. Sure, you get sold. And we will go for an archery tower there. Probably end up with one here and here as well. I am mildly afraid of these idiots. But I think we're okay. We're only on wave 3. They can't be that tough, can they? Medium distance goes through how much of my kill box? Glad I put those up there. Jesus. We're going to go with... I'll go cannon tower upgrades. Because that gets them more range. Okay, so that guy's going to be a problem. Shuriken upgrade? Sure. Yeah, those burrowing guys are going to be a pain. Let's go with... Ooh. I will do a shuriken down that path there. I will do archer there. And there. Ice, we already have there. Next spot. Oh, we don't have enough for another ice. Okay, so we can at least afford this now. We can do another throw guy there. Don't have new enemies. We do have more burrowers coming. Kind of sucks. Not any runes. I'm not seeing any runes on the ground. Spiders and big guy, not a problem. Bobbers, pretty much the threat here. Weak versus cold, though, so. We need 5 more to be able to get the true damage, unfortunately. That'll help out these against the undead quite a bit. That burrow distance is rough. Base damage for each enemy hit. Cool. Not worth it. Not as good as some of the fire upgrades, unfortunately. Let's go Shard Gain. We have not really gotten many passive cards, sadly. All of our things are like, you can upgrade me, you can upgrade me. I'm not going to upgrade you, damn it. It's not worth the upgrade at the moment, because we don't have the shit to shove in you. Also, your range is big enough to cover your desired attack zone. Let's go with another one there and there. We'll do Icy Boy there. Yeah, we're just distributing our damage at the moment. Icy Boy there. Artillery. Honestly, artillery like that does not seem like a terrible idea, and then we can do 2 of the blade guys on either side of this. That's another death zone. Start wave. No new enemies on this one. I don't think we... Did we get any burrowers on this even? It doesn't look like it. I didn't actually pay attention to what the little pop-ups were. I think this is going to be a rune wave, because we've got the little guys chilling there. Sure, we'll go ahead and lean into... I probably should have gotten the cannon one so we could see what its powerfuls are. At the same time, do I particularly care? You know what? Let's find out. What's your powerful upgrade? Each subsequent projectile deals 5% more damage resetting after... Oh, resetting. I'm guessing that's going to be each wave. And then there is chance to freeze the enemy is what I'm guessing from that, because the... That looks like freeze at the end. We have crit chance up. We also have grants 5% attack speed. Anything in here that we want? Range would be nice. I think we go... Yeah, we go for... Go for the range one just as another one of these. We have Econ for most of that. I'm going to go Random Relic. We don't have Electric Towers, sadly, so that's not going to do anything. Can I sell you? No, we can't. Critical chance. Those sell for, I believe, 30. They sell for a decent chunk. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And that sells for 50. We could just take extra damage. I'm going to get a random tower. Oh, cool. Didn't do anything worthwhile. That's fine. Gonna grab these, and we started that wave. We're going to go with range on... Here, we're going to get you a second thing. We're going to get you bigger range. So you hit things earlier. Damage is going to go in on that one. because we have things burrowing out to there. We're going to go Shard Gain. We're going to get a bit of lava there. A bit there. We're going very heavy on the lava. What does the Frost Tower upgrade one do? I don't know. I'll unlock them and see. Deal 2 bonus frost damage on hit per frost effect stack on the target. Cool. So these can actually stack up a little bit. We already have a 25% increase for everything. So yeah, we're going big frost cannons, I guess. And big lava boys. Do we really need attack speed upgrades? Oh, we've got more burrowers. Large distance. No! It's got large distance. The large distance is going to kill us. I don't mind that as a mechanic, but I do wish that the distance for medium was way less than it was. I'm really afraid of what large is going to look like. Okay, that unlocks the 3rd rune slot. We've already seen what those do. I think we know what the crossbows do. Do we not? There we go. So crossbow. No, we do not know what a 3rd tower crossbow is. We know what 3rd everything except crossbow is. I'm going to go for more shard gain, though. I'm greedy. What can I say? Those medium guys, that's not a problem. There's the big guy down there. Fire raid, we're going to... Okay, fine. We'll go... Yeah, more base damage. We already have that going for us. We'll go fire raid on you. For every unique adjacent tower type of another type. Level 3 towers deal 4% damage. Let's go with... Sure. Increase base damage. Range. There you go. Now you have range and nonsense. So level 3, that's not a level 1, unfortunately. We can go with stuff like this, relatively cheap. I think this is a level 3 as well, isn't it? Yeah, these are all level 3. They're next to a level 3 there. Those are level 1s, at least. We need 120 for you. Not going to mess with that. I think we're going to go more frost towers. I think this might actually be okay. We want to go Rage Knife on one of these. Doesn't really have a high critical hit chance, but I think we go for this one because it's most likely to get a few more hits. Which means more chances at crits. As it stands, we're actually kind of even here right now for our damage output. Although I have a feeling it's going to shift very much lava and ice as we get up into that area. Yeah, we'll go for the crossbow towers and see what they do. Could go for more damage, but I am more interested in just unlocking and seeing what stuff does. See what their design plans are. Hey, we'll go with XP gain. It gets us more opportunities to get more towers. Okay, so there's this shop again. Sell you. That's not gonna help. We're gonna go. Gonna grab you. 5% of the current enemy's health. Cool. So those are just going to chunk enemy life. Go for some more range, and that is all of our money gone. Sweet. So those, we could absolutely make this worthless if we level those up. Blah, 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 blah. We'll make this one bigger. So we have 454. I'm going to go with... Yeah, we were going to do 2 of these, weren't we? That leaves us with more of you guys. Go another ice tower there. Yeah, considering this is the kill box, there's not much else we can do. We could build... I just pointed to my screen with my finger. We could build out into this area right here. Yeah, pointing to my screen with my finger doesn't do anything for you guys. Let's go... I'm going to go more range. Just for our lava boys. Why? Because it's going to probably do a lot more work than I'm giving it credit for right now. Pillar of Flame, yes, that can be level 5. We go for none of those. Shard gain. Thank you. That is just raw damage, which is good for you. And yeah, these can't go up to level 4. I do kind of want to see what they do at level 5, but I don't... Yeah, we're not going to be able to get up to that in this one. I'd actually have to play through another round on these to even remotely have a chance of seeing that. Why? Because I can. We're not going to be placing any more towers, so it doesn't matter. It says they're untargetable. Are they also? Well, that splits into medium mushrooms. There's our small mushrooms there. I don't know why we don't unlock those. Untargetable, but he should still burn. Unless they make it so that them going underground makes them stop burning. It looks like, no, it does not stop them from burning. So we're going to go... Critical chance, why not? This guy slightly concerns me. Critical damage, sure. Base damage, yes. So he turns into mediums, which turn into smalls. Which should, yeah, they should just get eaten up by that. Ta-da! We beat every level. One of them sliding in sideways, but paradox of choice. So that's this entire map done. And that is the end of the demo. Okay, so I wonder how they've, like, no, that's not going to be it. We do actually have more enemies that we haven't seen. Would not be surprised if each of these lead off into a different map type. like if we're able to like eventually just scroll this or pick up another map from somewhere on the screen. Which honestly I think is probably going to show up here. Because I think each of these is going to be one of these. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. The layouts were pretty good. The balance was decent for the most part. Most of my trouble was I forgot to... I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. I underestimated the impact of the curse runes. I thought they just kept us from building. Instead, they didn't just keep us from building, they buffed enemies, which made them able to reach us on that one stage. So I'll need to keep that in mind. But either way, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This is Alzorath. I will see you guys next time. Bye!